What is up, guys? It is me, SkyLANDERS America, and I'm back again with another video, and today I am going to be joined with
StrikerHero Camo.
So yes, guys, basically what we're doing in this video is we are going to be doing a ranking our favorite senseis, all 31 of the senseis in Skylanders Imaginators, and actually we did the first 16 over on StrikerHero Camo's channel, Josh. So if you want to go see 31 through 16, that's the first part of the video. Make sure you guys check that out first, and then hop right over back to this video and finish it off with 15 through our very favorite senseis. So yeah, so how this is going to be set up kind of is on the left side of the screen you're going to see my picks for the rank, and then on the right side you'll see Josh's. So I will be going first on each one, and then Josh will be giving his on second. Without further ado, let's get right into it, guys. So, guys, for my choice of number 15, I picked Chompy Mage. And basically the reason I picked Chompy Mage is he was always a really cool character in Trap Team, and his personality has always been one of my favorites by far. It's just, he kind of just fits in the ranking as 15, so that's really why I chose him for 15, but like, you know, he doesn't have anything to really stand out after you get over his like personality. He's pretty powerful, but you know, he's really just like a really fun character to play as. So, Josh, what about you for your 15?
So my number 15, my least favorite, is Crash Bandicoot. I liked him in game, but I kind of didn't. He's an okay sensei. So that's why he's a little bit higher up in my ranking. If you watch my part 1. For number 16, I said Cortex. So Crash and Cortex are okay, but I'm just really glad we got him as guest stars. I mean, he's a cool looking figure as well, and that's all I really got to say.
Alright, sweet. So next on to number 14. For my 14th choice, I chose Pit Boss. And, you know, when he originally got revealed, I thought, well, okay, this is a pretty cool character. Now, there's a lot of snakes in the undead element over the years. I mean, we started, I think, in Swap Force, maybe. I think it was Swap Force, so we started with Rattleshake. But, you know, I didn't think he would be as great as he actually is, and I personally think he's a really OP character. If you guys have ever seen any gameplay of him on YouTube, or if you have him as a character, I know when I first got Legendary Pit Boss, which came out before the regular one, you know, I was like impressed. I was super impressed with him. He was really blew me out of the water. And his character design and toy form are really cool as well, especially his legendary form. So, you know, that's why I chose Pit Boss as my 14. Next time.
My 14 is Hoodsicle. I mean, he's a good character. He was kind of, as I remember him being a little bit slower, kind of not like the other senseis. But I still liked his design and his gameplay, because I mean, once I upgraded him, I realized how good he can be. He's one of those characters. I still kind of use him to this day. I didn't really like his variant steel plated, but him as an actual sensei, his regular, I played all the time after I upgraded him. So that's why he was kind of moving up for the ranking.
So yeah, now next on to number 13. Now I think this is the one that me and Josh actually shared.
Yep.
So 13, we both chose Chain Reaction. So what I said was, straight out of the box, he really sucks. He's really weak, and you know, it's just, I think that's a lot of swashbucklers. I think they really need to be upgraded in order to actually get the full experience and actually enjoy the playing as the character and everything. So leveled up and upgrade. I'd say he's like 10 times stronger than he is. But the figure looks fantastic. One of my favorite figure designs by far in all of the senseis. So next on to Josh for his.
For me, I actually liked him out of the box, and as I upgraded him, of course, he is stronger. But for me, I think he was okay out of the box. He's better than most senseis. I didn't really need to upgrade him because I liked him so much as a character in game and design, because he's the first character that we had like a Saw kind of moves, and all of his attacks are kind of really unique. So I enjoy playing him. I like him as a sensei. He's actually very unique. I like him.
Alright, so next on number 12, we have Boom Bloom for my pick of number 12. So, Boom Bloom is very lacking in personality. That's one of my I think honestly my only problem with Boom Bloom. A lot of people say that she's not that strong. For me, she is really OP. I don't know what it is. I just really, I don't know. When I first got her, I didn't think she'd be. I thought she'd just be an average character. You know, Boom Bloom. She looks really cool as a figure, but like, you know, I didn't think she would be very OP. But she's another one that really surprised me. And I really love her level pack, her Enchanted Elven Forest that she comes in. I think it's a really fun level, and it's actually really easy to 3-star too, so it's kind of nice. So what about you for your 12th pick?
Pinata is my 12th pick. I really like Pinata's design. He's always been, I think, a fan favorite for everyone in Trap Team and stuff like that. So of course he was one of the only villains that was really hyped up. I mean, getting as a villain sensei. So like, I got him pretty early because I got him like in the wave. I got him actually before I think wave 3 hit in stores because he came in a double pack. And then I remember playing him, and one day I upgraded him in like one day. He has pretty much the same moves in Trap Team, but they switched him up a little bit. He can have his lollipop can turn into a candy cane and all that. But I liked his little miniature pinatas and stuff like that. And he had a pretty cool Sky Chi.
Alright, sweet. So next on number 11, Dr. Crankcase is my pick for number 11. And so for Dr. Crankcase, you know, a lot of nostalgia on this one. And, you know, I've always loved him in Trap Team. For some reason, he's probably my favorite Doom Raider in Trap Team. And he's pretty OP, you know, with upgrades and stuff. I think he's better in Trap Team, personally. But that's still, I think a lot of the villains are better in Trap Team, even though you can't really upgrade them or do anything. But it's, you know, what about you for number 11?
For me, Wolfgang, I don't know why people don't like regular Wolfgang. I know because of his figure, they think it doesn't look as good as the Dark Wolfgang. But in terms of his gameplay, Wolfgang is one of those good characters. I mean, there's a lot of people who just rather not play as Wolfgang. They think of him as a boring bow slinger, because, you know, Robo is, of course, a little bit better than him. But Wolfgang still holds up pretty much, in my opinion, as a good bow slinging character.
So yeah, so for number 10, we're almost halfway through. So yeah, for number 10, I chose Grave Clobber. So he's always been a really slow character. I mean, in Trap Team, he just walks around really slow. But he's a very, very strong OP character. And I mean, kind of boring attacks in a way. I mean, they're just generic, brawler class attacks. But so, what about you for number 10?
For me, it's Kingpin. Kingpin is, of course, a cool character to get in the starter pack. And it was, like, of course, the first one revealed for the game. He's the mascot of Imagineers, basically. But I didn't really think I would enjoy him that much as I did when I upgraded him. I mean, out of the box, when I got the game, I didn't really play with him at all. A lot of characters never really been my favorite to play as anyway, so I was kind of like, I liked his design, but then again, in his figure, but I didn't think I would enjoy him in the game, which I was, of course, wrong, because when I upgraded him, he got better. I saw all the little cool, little combos that he can do, so I like that. He's really good on that path, definitely.
So yeah, so for number 9, I chose Ember, and she's always used to be one of my favorites. She actually used to be my second favorite character in the whole game before the game got released. But I was a bit disappointed when she came out. She's still really OP, but I thought she'd be a little bit more. Still a very great design. That's all I really have to say about her. But so next for you for number 9.
For me, it's Blastertron. Of course, he's a cool light character. I loved trapping him in Trap Team because Trap Team is like my favorite game. Him as a sensei, I didn't really like as much, of course, him in Trap Team. And I kind of agree with what you said a few minutes ago, where you said that all the senseis aren't really as good as the counterparts in Trap Team. Like, some of their attacks just they changed so drastic. Like, we got him with a sword. I didn't really expect that for him at all. I thought he was going to be another battle class. But anyway, I didn't really play with him that much after I upgraded him as much for Tidepool, which I'll get into that in a second. But, yeah.
So next one, number 8, I chose Tidepool. So I think she's a very awesome character, design, very strong, very good health. Somewhat lacking in personality. I think she could have had some sort of like cool like. I think it would have been really cool if she had more of like a chill personality, you know, like the not a not a chilled out person. I mean like the character. That'd have been really cool to see. But that's kind of where she falls in another ranking. You know, just kind of like falls in there. So, what about you for 8?
Me is Pit Boss. Not really much to say about him, but I just thought, you know, he looks very cool, his design and stuff when it got revealed. But I'm just like, third snake character, I didn't know how different the attacks would be. Because obviously, we got Cobra Cadaver and Rattleshake. Pit Boss is probably my favorite, actually. I don't know why, but his design looks so freaking cool with his, I don't know, I like his design. So he's actually really one of my favorite characters. I play with him all the time. So
for number 7, I chose Robo. So first of all, I don't have him, as I don't have the actual character. I've never actually played with him personally, so my opinion should be thrown out the door. But he seems to be really OP based on his gameplay. Of course, I've been watching a bunch of gameplay, and you know I really plan on picking him up, and I had the opportunity to. I just didn't have the money at the time, and now I have had the money for a couple months, and I haven't found him in Toys R Us anywhere, unfortunately. But I might order him on Amazon or something pretty soon. But I think he probably has the best character design, in my opinion, of the whole game. So I think he's probably my favorite in terms of character design. But that's why I chose 7 for Robo, so go ahead.
This one's a given, not much to say about him, but Chaos, because of course he's the freaking villain that we've always wanted. He's the villain, basically, of Skylanders. And we actually got him as a figure, and I was super excited about him. But not to really play as him. I mean, I like having a Chaos figure. Yay, cool. But when I got him and I started playing with him on day 1, he was actually the first one I put on the portal. Because, like, who wouldn't? Like, not much to say about him. Of course, he's on the high up on my list.
So for 6, I chose Pinata. And I think Pinata is... It's like I can't even describe how strong Pinata is in character, like as a character. I mean, he has generic smashing attacks with it, but I just love his personality. He's a really fun character to play as. I mean, you almost just sit there and like not like you're getting immersed into the game, like you're actually just sitting there thinking about how fun it is playing as Pinata. It feels like. And I was really excited for him as a character. I wish he would have released sooner in the year. But yeah, I was really excited for him to be a character. I loved him in Trap Team, and yeah, so that's my pick for number 6.
Mine is Ember. She's actually one of the last characters I've upgraded because she's just been sitting on my shelf. I remember for like a few months ago, just all the time. And then I finally this was the year I actually upgraded my senseis. Definitely was one of my least favorite, I don't know, design and stuff. I thought she just looks like a base, I don't know, something that we've seen before. She was still the cool fire character. And then once I put on and upgraded her, I liked her, like, a lot. So she definitely changed my opinion, and she's one of my top favorites, actually.
So for my choice for number 5 is Blastertron. So I think he is a very, very OP character. I think he is definitely my favorite villain in the whole game. And you know, I love his character for some reason. It's not anything that stands out, but I mean, in the toy form is really, really super, super cool. But he's definitely my favorite villain in the game. I always liked him in Trap Team, and yeah, so that's my choice for number 5.
So my number 5 character is Tidepool. Definitely, she's one of my favorites. From the trailer, I was like, who's that character? And her design was so cool. I thought that whole design was so cool. So like, I knew she was gonna be one of my favorites. And then when she finally came out, a lot of people don't like her, but she was actually one of my favorites. I liked her a little bit more than Blastertron. Yeah, she's one of my favorite characters. I recommend getting her, definitely.
So for number 4, we're almost through the list. That's crazy. But yeah, so for my number 4, I chose Barbella. So for me, she was a huge surprise. I didn't think she'd be nearly as good as she is. I thought she was probably the most improved from, reveal to coming out as a character, like a toy form. I thought she was probably my favorite in terms of, like, being surprised at how good she is. She has a huge variety of great attacks. They're all very OP. I always like characters that have, you know, a lot of fun, different attacks. So she has a variety of attacks, I think. Similar, I think she's a lot similar to Bash. I think she's kind of, what do you call? I think she's got, like, a lot of the game developers probably got some of her attacks ideas from Bash's. What about you for number 4?
Mine, Starcast. A lot of people don't like him for some reason. He's not everyone's favorite ninja battle class, like ninja sensei. But I really like his attack where I think it's a Sky Chi, and he has like a spaceship. He's inside a spaceship, and you can kind of control it. I thought that was so cool. I think he's just the best ninja. I didn't like Taekwondo much, and I just really like Starcast. He's definitely my favorite design. I like his design and stuff like that.
Alright, so next one, we're on to the last 3, guys. For number 3, I chose Wildstorm. So, he is pretty lacking, if we're going to be honest, in the personality and looks departments. But he managed to make it to 3rd place with actually just his strength and different attacks. Another variety of attacks, not as much as Barbella or my next one. He managed to make it to 3rd place with literally just his strength. I think that is actually really impressive in my book. So yeah, so for you for number 3?
Robo, I actually have him, and I've played him. He's actually really close to Wildstorm. They're both OP in my opinion, but he's a really good bow slinger, definitely. And his designs, definitely. Who doesn't like Robo, honestly? I guess pretty much everyone likes Robo at this point.
So yeah, guys, number 2 for me, you probably already guessed it, it's Flair Wolf. So definitely the most OP character in the game, by far. He is the best personality, best variety of attacks, like I was just talking about. I am never disappointed in him, and he's always my number 1 choice to play, just to pick him up and just do anything in the game. I mean, I always just choose Flair Wolf. What is your number 2, Josh?
Mine's Wildstorm. He's my second favorite element. My first being life, but Wildstorm, I didn't like his design in the beginning. I just thought he was something that we've seen before in Skylanders. I don't know. I really like how he got an Air Knight. I thought that was really cool. I don't know. He slowly became my favorite. I loved his adventure pack. It was so cool.
Alright, guys. So our very favorite characters were on the last one. So obviously, my number 1 is Kingpin, all-time favorite. Super OP. Awesome personality, not as nearly as good as Flair Wolf when it comes to personality and OP, but the reason I love him so much is almost completely nostalgia based, and I know that doesn't really make much sense because he was only a year, almost 2 years ago he got revealed, so it's not technically nostalgia, but you know what I mean. You get the idea. He was the first time I ever saw a sensei for Imagineers, and I was immediately hyped. I've never been able to really put a finger on what it is. He's really OP, but in terms of OP, Flair Wolf beats him in strength and personality, variety of attacks, everything. And it used to be a tie between Flair Wolf and Kingpin, but I would definitely say Kingpin is my favorite. So what about you, Josh?
Flair Wolf, his personality definitely, and this kind of shocked me when I was putting mine in order too, and I think same with him. I didn't really like far away attack characters, so I didn't think I liked bazooka characters at all. Bazooka senseis. I like his personality and stuff a lot, so definitely Flair Wolf is a good character, definitely, from the whole game.
So yes, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Like I said, guys, if you haven't seen Josh's first part, be sure to go check it out. I know this video is extremely long. Thank you if you made it to the end. Hopefully you weren't bored to death. But thank you guys for watching. We had a lot to talk about and stuff. So I will see you guys on the next video. Please stay tuned if you guys want to see any more collabs. Also, let us know in the comments what is your least favorite and your favorite characters. And if you really want to, you can rank them in the comments all you want to. But I would like to. That's gonna take you forever. It's fine. But just let me know in the comments what's your favorite, least favorite, and favorite character in the game. So I will see you guys next video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. You want to say anything before you leave, Josh?